Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. I've been living in a Chinese-speaking environment for over 8 years, and during this time I learned not only the language but also the culture, the way people speak, and how Chinese is actually used in daily life. When I first started learning Chinese, I remember how confusing it felt. So many tones, characters, and new sounds. But little by little, I discovered that learning Chinese can be fun, meaningful, and inspiring. And that's exactly why I started this channel, to help you learn Chinese step by step in a natural and practical way. I want to make Chinese feel friendly and simple so that anyone can start speaking with confidence. In today's video, I'll teach you 10 super useful Chinese phrases that every beginner should know. These are short, practical expressions you can start using right away when greeting people, saying thanks, or just having a friendly chat. Alright, are you ready? Let's get started. The first phrase today is 你好, which means hello. This is the most common and basic greeting in Chinese. You can use 你好any time of the day. You can say it in the morning, in the afternoon, or evening. This is the way to say hi politely. And it works in both formal and casual situations. Let's break it down a bit. 你 means you, and 好 means good. So literally, 你好 means you good in Chinese. It is often used as a friendly greeting, kind of like saying, I hope you're good. For example, you can say, 你好，我是安娜. Hello, I'm Anna. Try repeating after me. 你好. Okay, let's move on to the next phrase. 你好吗? How are you? This is a basic and friendly way to ask how someone is. We already know that 你 means you and 好 means good. Ma is a question word. When you add ma to the end of the sentence, it turns it into a question. So if you put this all together, 你好吗, it literally means, are you good? And it's used the same way we say, how are you in English. You can use this when you meet someone for the first time or when you see a friend you haven't met in a while. Let's look at this example. 你好吗? How are you? 我很好，谢谢. I'm good, thank you. Now let's practice together. Repeat after me. 你好吗? Excellent. Let's look at another common expression. 谢谢. 谢谢 means thank you. This is one of the most useful and polite phrases in Chinese. You can use it in almost any situation where you want to show gratitude. When someone helps you, gives you something, or does something kind to you. 谢 means to thank or to be grateful. And in this word we say it twice. 谢谢. It sounds softer and friendlier, kind of like saying thanks instead of very formal thank you. So you can use it to show politeness and gratitude. For example, if someone helped you with something, you can say 谢谢你的帮助. Thank you for your help. Alright, let's practice together. 谢谢. Here's the next useful expression. 不客气. This phrase is what you say after someone thanks you. It means you're welcome. Let's look at what it means literally. 不 means no or not. 客气 means polite or formal. So together, 不客气 literally means don't be so polite. It's like saying no need to thank me or it's nothing. You can use it in almost any situation where someone says 谢谢, thank you. For example, 谢谢你, thank you. 不客气, you're welcome. So 不客气 is the most standard and safe expression for beginners. It's polite, but it's also very natural and friendly. Now let's practice together. Repeat after me. 不客气. Perfect. So next time someone says 谢谢, you already know the perfect answer. Now let's check out another common phrase. 对不起. This phrase means I'm sorry in Chinese, and it's the most common way to apologize. You can use 对不起anytime you want to apologize. whether it's something small or serious. For example, if you bump into someone on the street, you can say 对不起. If you're late to class, you can say 对不起，我来晚了. I'm sorry, I'm late. It's a polite and sincere way to show you care about others' feelings. Let's practice it together. Ready? 对不起. Great. Now you can say sorry naturally in Chinese. Okay, let's move to the next expression. 没关系. This is a nice reply when someone says sorry. This is a very common and friendly phrase in Chinese. It's just like saying, that's okay, don't worry about it, or no problem. Let's look at the meaning of each word. 没 means no or not. And 关系 means connection or relation. So literally, 没关系 means no connection. But in conversation, it really means it's fine or it doesn't matter. You can use it in many everyday situations. For example, someone bumps into you and says, 对不起, I'm sorry. You can say, 没关系, it's okay, no problem. Or if your friend is late and apologizes for this, you can say, 没关系, 我等你. It's okay, I'll wait for you. Let's practice together. 没关系. Perfect. So now when someone says 对不起, you know that the best reply will be 没关系. Ready for the next phrase? Okay, let's go. The next phrase is 请. This is a very polite and useful word in Chinese. 请 means please. You'll hear it all the time when people make polite requests or give invitations. Let's look at how it is used. You can say 请 at the beginning of the sentence to sound polite, just like in English. For example, you can say 请坐, please sit down, or 请等一下, please wait a moment. In each case, 请 adds a polite, respectful tone. It's often used when talking to teachers, customers, or strangers. But even with friends, it makes your Chinese sound very natural and kind. All right, let's practice the pronunciation. 请. Good. Let's take a look at the next phrase. The next phrase is 请问. Excuse me, may I ask? This phrase is extremely useful in real life, especially when you're asking for directions or trying to start a polite question. Let's break it down. 请, as we already know, means please. 问 means to ask. 请问 literally means please ask. But it is used the same way we say excuse me or may I ask in English. So when you say 请问, you're politely asking someone to let you ask a question. It's a perfect phrase for starting any polite conversation with a stranger. Here is a common example. 请问现在几点? Excuse me, what time is it now? All right, let's practice together. 请问. Okay, let's move on to the next phrase. 多少钱? This phrase is essential for shopping or traveling. 多少钱 means how much is it or how much does it cost. Let's break it down. 多 means many or much. 少 means few or little. And 多少 together means how many or how much. 钱 means money. So together, 多少钱 literally means how much money. Simple, right? You can use it almost anywhere, at a store or at a restaurant. If you are buying something, you can just point and say, this one, or 这个, and then add 多少钱, so it will be 这个多少钱? How much is this? Even if your Chinese is very basic, people will understand you right away. Let's practice this phrase together. 多少钱? Great job. This phrase will definitely come in handy every time you go shopping or order food. Here's our final phrase for today. 再见. This is one of the first Chinese phrases you learn, and you'll use it every day. 再见 means goodbye, or literally see you again. Let's look at the meaning of each part. 在 means again, and 见 means to see. So together, 再见 means see again, which is the same idea as see you later or see you again in English. You can say 再见 in almost any situation. Leaving a classroom, ending a meeting, saying goodbye to friends, or finishing a phone call. For example, 老师再见, goodbye teacher. It's polite, simple, and perfect for both formal and casual situations. Alright, let's practice together. 再见. Perfect. That's all for today's video. Great job, everyone. You just learned 10 of the most useful Chinese phrases for beginners that can help you start real conversations. You can use these phrases every day to sound polite and confident when speaking Chinese. I hope you found this information helpful. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on the bell so you don't miss my next video. 谢谢大家. Thank you, everyone. See you next time. 再见. Bye bye.